everybody, Rose Matter here. Last week I wrapped up the last episode of season 2 of Black Lagoon, and overall I really liked the whole show. I did find that the ending, it felt a little bit abrupt. I felt like it got rushed a little bit, but overall I really enjoyed the show. But we're not done yet. I have the OVA to watch, so that's what we're going to be watching today, episode 1. And I don't know too much about the OVA except it focuses on Roberta, who is one of my favorite characters from Black Lagoon. So I'm really glad she's getting more screen time, and I'm assuming we are going to be getting more like in depth into her character. I have no idea if this is a like a flashback to her, becoming an assassin, or if this is like going alongside, like coinciding the show. I have no idea. All I know is more Roberta is always a good thing. So I'm very excited. Let's go ahead. Let's watch the episode and I'll give you guys my thoughts afterwards. Okay, episode 20. Oh, interesting. Episode 25. So they're treating it like it's a continuation of season 2, I suppose. Oh, wow. Okay. Damn. Well, this is the Vietnam War, right? So yeah, we're doing quite the flashback here. So this is interesting. So US Army. So they're both from the same squad? They're both from the US. So that's interesting. So this guy obviously just wants to R-word and kill all of the villagers. And then we got this guy who I'm assuming that they're part of maybe the same squad or something. At least they're both from the US. It's interesting. Either way, I wonder if this is going to be a character that we're going to be following in this episode. Or like this OVA. Yeah, going like right off the bat, just like, wow, just showing the atrocities of, the Vietnam War and what they actually did. Is like, oh, damn, at least there was someone there who seemed to be a decent person. Okay, 26 years later, so we're in present time. Ah, there she is, Roberta. I like that we didn't have to wait too long to see her. Oh, is that the same guy? That's the guy that we saw in the flashback? Wow, okay. So was that guy, I can't remember, is that, what was his name, Garcia? Is that his father? Yeah, okay, it is. Yeah, so it is a little bit of a flashback because I can't quite remember how long it's been since. Oh, I hope I remember his name correctly. I hope it was Garcia. And I'm trying to remember if when we saw like Roberta, all this stuff, was his father already dead at that point? I feel bad that I can't remember. Oh shit, is that Roberta? Okay, damn. All right, so are we gonna get a flashback to like how Roberta became who she was? All right, well, I'm gonna have to censor that for you too. Oh, wow. Okay, so like, oh gosh, I feel bad I can't remember these things. So was Roberta initially like there to assassinate him and then he showed her kindness and then he took her in? So yeah, this is going to be the backstory. This is how Roberta came to be how she is. So I wonder if it's just going to be focused on Roberta, if we're going to get to see like, the Black Lagoon crew at some point. So she like now on revenge to find, oh yeah, she's going to find the killers of her master. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, I'm really sorry that I'm like dumb and I can't remember if Garcia's father was like dead. If this is before she came to Roanapur to go save uh, Garcia. And it's interesting too that they showed. I assume that the the blue-eyed guy, was the guy that we saw at the very beginning in the flashback in Vietnam. It showed him as like a decent person, still doing like atrocities, but he had a limit. So it showed him being like a good person, and now we're just showing him like killing this person that we like because it shows like Garcia's father as being like a very kind person, and then just showed like him assassinate him because it's just, you know, orders are orders, right? So all these people are gonna die, is what I is like what I'm understanding. Roberta's gonna kill all of them. Oh, Roanapur! Oh shit, we are in Roanapur. Nice. Oh, oh, rock. Okay, well, that answers my question. So maybe Roberta's gonna work with these guys to find the killers of interesting, okay. But then there's Revy. So this is interesting too. Like, was this right when Rock first got to Roanapur? Ah, so many questions that will be answered, I'm sure. Oh no, he sounds pretty hardened. Okay. So this is, yeah, this is after the events of everything, I'm assuming, with you know, the Yakuza. All this time he still hasn't ditched the office getup, has he? But maybe that works out in his favor. He certainly stands out. I'm sure, like, if he runs with the Black Lagoon crew, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, he's the businessman." He sounds so stone cold now. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, he has her picture still. What was her name? Yukio? I thought he threw that picture away. Oh, I'm glad that she was brought up. I'm glad because, especially like I said, like it felt like the episode ended so abruptly. It felt like he just brushed off what had happened. But it's nice to know he's still thinking about her. Is it Roberta? It's got to be Roberta. So if that's the case, I'm assuming that this is after the events of maybe. Yeah, Roberta. Okay, so they have, yeah, okay, so this is after the, yes, okay. So here's the thing is, are they going to be tasked with trying to take out Roberta, or are they going to help Roberta? This poor guy, he's like, I love him. He just always gets his bar just completely destroyed. He's like, she better not show up again and fuck my bar up. She just walks in again. I love her. She knows they're all looking for her, and she's just like, here I am. And she always seems to walk in when they're talking about her. And he's like, oh no, my bar, no. I hope this guy's got good insurance. That's all I can say. Except I don't think she's going to be quite as polite as she was last time. Or maybe she will be. But I feel like this time she's like really out for blood. Oh, wait. What? Wait. Who's this girl? And she looks literally like a girl. Certainly, she doesn't have the same gravitas that Roberta has. I hate her. She's so little. She's so tiny. No wonder she's heavy because she's got a lot of weapons on her. Yeah, here we go. Ew! Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, I figured. I'm like, she probably just like with Roberta, right? It's like don't take her for granted. Oh, hell yeah. I like the fact she's so little too. Like she's deadly, but she's so cute. I just like where the Lovelace family, where do they find these girls? Interesting, she doesn't seem to use her guns all that much. She seems to prefer to like just kick people in the face. There we go. I knew this was gonna happen. The poor bar owner is the most tragic character in this show. You know, props to him. I just love the fact he just keeps rebuilding. He knows what's about to happen, but he perseveres. Hey, Mr. Chang, I like him too. Okay, so it's just two of them. It's Roberta and her. Or did she say three? I was proud of myself that with as bad as my memory can be, I remembered Garcia's name. Oh shit. He just walked in? He definitely Garcia sounds a lot more mature as well. Not sure how much time has passed since their first encounter with the Black Lagoon crew. But he probably also is like, I need to be, I'm basically like the heir. I have to act like it. Jeez. Okay, this might just be me. That guy looks like the dude who had the flamethrower, I think, when they went to go raid Black Lagoon. Like the really happy looking guy. I could be mistaken. He just looks like kind of an overweight, middle aged white man. And then she... And then the next day she left. I'll always be with you. Gone. She's really not very inconspicuous, is she? She's got his phone. Amazing. Oh, damn. Oh. God damn, what did she do to him? Just like burned up his legs. Okay, I must be mistaken. That's not the same guy. Oh, what are you doing, girl? You're gonna burn him. You're gonna burn him. Oh, is she gonna pour that and like put his face in it or something? Oh, those are coals. Okay. She's gonna burn him. I want to know, what are those pills that she just took? So she seems to like to burn her victims. Oh man, his day's just about to get worse. Dutch is like the sensible one here. That'd be hilarious if that was just the end of this OVA. It's just they're like, no, we're not involving ourselves, and that was it. Okay, that's why she was looking at Rock earlier. Okay, that's the episode. Okay. Oh, all right. We got Etta coming back. Nice. All right, an office man's tactics. Okay. That was actually, I was just looking at the time too. Interesting that that was actually a decent amount longer than the usual episodes. Usual episodes are like like if you take out the intro and outro, it's like 22 minutes. That one was like 30 minutes. So they're going to be longer episodes on top of it, which is good because I think there's only 4 or 5 episodes of this OVA, so it's going to allow more time to put more content in. But that's very interesting. Okay, first episode, I like it. So it's the build up. I love that we've got Roberta coming back. It answered pretty much all of my questions right from the get-go. So yes, with the master dead, now the beast, the bloodhound has been unleashed, and Roberta is on the hunt. Interesting that they want Rock. They said because like they want to find her. I wonder what makes Rock like the person to help track people down. I don't know if he really has like more skill at that than anybody else, but maybe Garcia talked highly of Rock because Rock seemed to be the only one who actually gave a damn about Garcia and like tried to protect him. So maybe Garcia, like of everybody, he trusts him the most. And what I really appreciate was this is what I was talking about at the end of the last episode was about how it felt rushed. Like it felt like Rock just kind of brushed everything off. I thought he had thrown the picture away. I guess I was mistaken on that. And he's just like, I just gotta live my life. And but it's nice to show that the events, the whole thing with Yukio and the Yakuza, like deeply affected him. Maybe that was him just trying to protect himself, to be like, I have to harden myself if I'm going to continue this life. But he had the flashback when he saw like the red X over Garcia and I think her name was Fabiola. It'd be like these people are gonna die, and then to get the flashback to Yukio with the red cross, like the X over her, like these are future people that shouldn't be here. They're gonna die, and he doesn't want to be involved in it. It's just like that's just more guilt he has to have, like these people that he can't protect. And Revi brought that up about how she said, like, you keep trying to save these people, like the twins and who else? And then Yukio and oh gosh, there was someone else. And it's just like all of your attempts to help these people. What did it, what did it accomplish? Nothing. So it's nice to know that Rock, like deep down, he does have some morals still, and he does want to help people. But I think it's just like he seems to have a little bit of PTSD from what happened in Japan, and he doesn't want to deal with that again. He doesn't want to help. And also, everyone knows what Roberta is capable. I just love what Dash immediately is like, yeah, there's no amount of money that you could pay us to have us take on this job. Absolutely not. Like, he knows, he's smart. Like, he knows when a job is just, like, not worth the money. But, oh my gosh, I'm, like, so excited for Roberta. Like, she's been unleashed. Like, she was badass before, like, the first time we met her, but it still felt like she was restrained a little bit because she had to protect her young master. She didn't want to like go too crazy because like he's been kidnapped, his life is at risk. So she has to be careful with this. The master's dead, there's no bringing him back. She can just like go as crazy as she needs to. And there was that little bit of the flashback with her. It seemed like she was in some sort of like military garb, and I don't know if that was like I said, I don't know if that was her. She was supposed to assassinate I can't remember what his name is, but Garcia's father. And then he ended up like basically taking her in, showing her compassion, being like part of her family, and kind of like turned her onto his side. It just goes to show like what a good person he was. And that thing right at the beginning with the flashback to the Vietnam War, and showing like that one guy who was standing up against the other members of his squad trying to I suppose, like R-word that young girl. And so it showed that he seemed to have some morals. And then you see, like, present day just takes out this, like I said, like a pretty liberal kind leader for political purposes. It was just business as usual. But now we're going to see the ramifications of it. I'm super excited. So yeah, a lot. And then with the whole thing with them showing like what's in that next episode, also they mentioned this in like the original like Black Lagoon about hinting at Rock not knowing how to use a gun. They don't want him to use a gun. And then he had the bullet in his hand. So I was thinking, I was like, oh, when they talked about that, about Rock not using a gun, it means that he's going to probably have to use a gun at some point. And I thought he was going to use it at the end, like the last episode of like maybe to either shoot, like try and kill, what was his name? Ginji or someone else. And he never ended up using it. So maybe this is the time. Maybe this is like he's going to have to shoot someone at some point. I don't know, but I'm very excited. We got to see like a little hint of the Roberta badassness, but just the aftermath, really. Like we didn't get to see her go crazy, and also the introduction of this little Fabiola girl. She's so cute and she's so badass. I don't know if she's as badass as Roberta. I feel like Roberta she has a presence to her that is undeniable, and Fabiola, she's like, not quite, but she's still quite young, but she's badass in her own right. I'm excited to see more of her. So promising first episode of this OVA. I'm very excited to see what happens next time, see more Roberta and everything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to episode 25, and we're going to watch episode 26 next week. Until then, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Lynn's VA, Kenju Storm, and iCognito.